Hello everyone, today I'm showing you guys 10 tips and tricks on how to be a pro in Murder Mystery 2. Basically, how this video works is that there are 3 tips or tricks for murd, 3 for sheriff and 4 for innocent. I'll be telling the tips and tricks. These tips and tricks will really help you out in the game. So let's get started now. Starting with the murder tips and tricks. Tip number 1, timing. So when you're murderer, you'll need to start killing people. So what I mean with timing is time when you want to start killing. I recommend not to pull out your knife when you're not even close to a person yet, cause the sheriff can see you and shoot you immediately without you even noticing it. Also, try to kill as early as possible. If you're gonna kill late and someone is hiding, then good luck finding them, cause you'll most likely lose the game. Okay, I decided to start killing people now. The next trick is throwing. Okay. So now I'm about to throw the knife. When throwing where there's a lot of people, like right now, just try to predict the throw, like predicting the future. So, for example, she keeps moving back and forth, so now I'll know to throw somewhere around here. Let's see if my prediction was right. Well, almost. I recommend using haste for small maps and X-ray for big maps. I predicted this throw. Very good. Why was she following me, lol? Okay. Now we have to try and get the sheriff. You can also use shift lock while throwing. It helps a lot. I keep throwing on the wall with my fat thumb on mobile, so don't do that, guys. Let's also move on with tip number 3, which is do not spam, jump and camp. Why? Cause it ruins the game and gets you nowhere. Spam jumping makes you look like a crazy kangaroo, and camping makes you look like you're not even trying to win the game. So please also let your enemy, which is the sheriff by the way, to try and shoot you. Sometimes you could be in a small room or long, thin hallways, and the sheriff is trying to shoot you, and you jump very crazy. Then try to run in, zigzag and jump a few times to make it hard for the sheriff to shoot. Also check hiding spots, as you never know if someone could be hiding the entire round. Like now, I cut a whole minute off my video of me trying to find the last person, when she was literally hiding in the bathroom. Next are tips and tricks for sheriff. Tip number 4 is hide in the beginning. You may be thinking like, if you hide in the beginning of the round, how will you shoot the murderer? Like, shouldn't you go investigate and see where the murderer is? The answer to that is no. Hide until you hear a killing sound. Now, this tip really helped me when I was sheriff. It could be that the murderer has ninja. So how will we know? You may ask. We will get into that later. Okay, so I've heard a killing sound, and now it's your time to investigate. I saw a dead body. You can follow the dead body's trail to eventually find the murderer. But make sure to never get too close to someone, so that if the murderer is gonna target you, that you'll still have enough time to shoot them. Tip number 5 is take your time with shooting, cause I'll show you right now. So we've found the murderer, and she's following the girl, and the girl is following me, which was very dumb of her, cause now it's hard for me to shoot the murd, since she blocked the way. So it was easier if the girl who died went the other direction. But now, over here, I'm hiding, and the murd has ninja. I angle my camera to take a sneak peek and then try to shoot, like this. Now I go to the other way. Oh, never mind. This guy is running away. Oh shoot, the murderer is right there. Let's wait till she comes out, cause I know she's there. Hello, and now it's time to shoot her by aiming on her body. And she didn't even notice. And here's where my next trick comes, which is sneaking up on the murderer. This is very helpful. And I also kinda did that last round with sneaking up. But now I'll be giving you guys a better view of it. Okay guys, so I've seen the murderer. Let's wait a little, and there she is. Okay guys, so now that I've seen her, I'm gonna walk the other way around. And make sure to check your front and back, cause you never know if the murderer is secretly behind you. So now just take your time with shooting. Sneak up on the murderer and it's easy like that. Okay, let me get a little closer. Okay, the murderer disappeared, so we're going the other way around. And now it's time to shoot. Good game. And lastly, I've got tips and tricks for innocent. And the first tip is to stay away from everyone. Now, this is like one of the most obvious tips. In mansion, I like to start over here, to stay away from everyone. Okay, the murderer is right there. Now that we know who the murderer is, we don't really need to watch out anymore. Now you can just collect coins and enjoy the satisfying killing sounds while the murder kills people. Okay, next tip is to hide in some rounds. I didn't really know what tip to put lol, but if you're farming XP then I recommend hiding cause it's hard for the murd to kill you. And now I'm just walking around and trying to get the gun, cause why the flip is no one shooting. So, yeah, I'm just walking and I like walking. And 1 year later, we've got a victory. Alright, next trick is to juke. I recommend juking in Millbase and not this annoying map. Cause Millbase has that big open area outside with a lot of objects to use to juke on. But it is what it is. So let's try anyway. There are so many dead bodies. Okay, so to juke you trick the murderer. Like this. I'm such a pro. No, just kidding. But also look behind you if the murd is following you, so that you can know your next juking moves. Next tip is be smart. Now, I'll give you guys random tips that I think are smart to know. If you see a body with the flames effect on, then you know that the murderer has flame. The murderer was right over there, so that was a close call. Now I'm just gonna run away from her and hope she doesn't follow me or didn't see me. And that's how you survive a murder mystery. 2 innocent round. Alright, we're in the next map, which is house. So if the murderer doesn't kill, you can just collect coins and take an eye on everyone. If the gun is out, make sure the murderer isn't anywhere near the gun and then take it. You can also hide somewhere where the murderer can't see you, and then take the gun when the murderer doesn't notice. Well, now I'm just collecting coins. Very boring. And now I regret going here. Like and subscribe for more MM2 content.